All right, let's go. MLB2. How do you do? Let's get it. This is an MLB2 break. We ran the high roller board yesterday. John Duncan took it down. He chose a couple of Chrome 1. Chrome 1 hobbies. Down to my last 12 Chrome 1 hobbies. That's it. One case left. That's it. Stingier than MLB2, that's for sure. Chrome 1 is stingy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Streaming on, what are we on? Whatnot. Facebook and YouPorn today. Just three stations today. Just three. Whatnot show tonight. Tonight's the night. Whatnot. Last Whatnot show for a couple weeks at least. Probably next Whatnot show after tonight will be in May. Still got a little bit of wackies left. Not much stuff. We're on a little bit of wackies. Some Chrome 7. Definitely run some Chrome 7, maybe some MLB2. Alrighty then. Couple of bricks. Right there in front of me. Let's look. Uh, all right, we're ready. Let's get after it. Good morning, everybody. Let's get after it. Benny, good morning. Boom. All right, let me see comments over on. All right, there's Glenn. Ahoy, matey. It's Glenn Patrick, matey. Let's get it. MLB2 Sunday tradition. Yeah, but they're about double now, Glenn. You needed to buy those early. Chrome 7's about doubled. Cases are going for 1,300 plus now, if you can believe that. Chrome 7 is it's a weird, a very unique. It'll be the first. I was talking to somebody that's been in the hobby a long time that also sells, and he told me something that I had thought about before, but Sapphire 5 and Chrome 7 are the first products outside of Sapphire 1, to my knowledge now. That like big, but not well, Sapphire's an online release. So it doesn't really play into our conversation, but it's kind of accurate. Chrome 7 and Sapphire 5 are the first two products to, I'll take Sapphire 5 out. Chrome 7 is the first product to never go down below its value at all. It just progressively went up from the very beginning for a non-online release. That's how that's qualified as a non-online release. Sapphire is an online release, but Sapphire 2, 3, 4, Sapphire 2, 3, and 4 actually did drop in value before it started going up. Sapphire 3 never went up in value, but those are online releases. Chrome 7 is not an online release. Aaron Judge is the first GPK non-online release to never go below its original value. It's just been, every month has gone up. Every month since it's come out. Every week. Shit, for a while it was every day. And that with Chrome, boy, this spot's just gonna hit 14. That's a no-namer. We got a C card, Aaron Judge, and now we got a no-namer on the 14. Who's getting a no-namer? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Chrome 7's just built different. Now the blasters are a different story though. Blasters are a little bit different story. Brian Mock, it's a no-namer. I was talking more about hobbies. Blasters have pretty much stayed at 22 bucks. But blasters just don't have the same hitting power. You can hit in blasters, but just not the same as ripping. Was it all Yankees? Is it the Yankees day? What's the deal? It's just Yankees today. I guess today's break is just for Yankee fans. So 4 and C, that's Brian Mock and Stephen Mouth are going to be happy with today's break. It's just Yankees. It's a Yankee break. It's a Yankee pot roast. It's a Yankee pot roast. Boom. 14A, 53 out of 99. Yeah, I am. I said this a few weeks ago. Chrome 7 will be the first Chrome to catch Chrome 3. And it's almost there. Like, if if somebody offered me a case of Chrome 3 right now for the same price of Chrome 7, I would actually, I'd pause for a second. I would pause for a second. It's now Chrome 7 isn't quite there yet, but it's going to be there. Chrome 7 by June. I would guess June. May, Chrome 7 is probably going to be 1,500 in May. Yeah, probably. Probably. 1A, pencil pushing party. With 360 supers in the product and a huge number of reds and the autograph or the sketches and autographs, it just makes Chrome 7 a little bit different. It's built different. Non-Yankee. A Yankee. This is a non-Yankee. Is it even a hit though? It's a base refractor, so I don't know. It's just a step above a party card. It's a party card step above. All right, so far we got an out of 99, a no-namer, and a C card for the Yankees. The Yankees are 3. Bugged out Billy 1. Yankee. Oh, look at this. We got the baseball guy. He rears up about every month, once a month. Well, maybe once a month the baseball guy shows up. Shows up once a month. Nice box so far. Nice box. A no-namer out of 99 and a C card. Let's see what else is in store here. We could say that the baseball guy's also a Yankee. For today, he's a Yankee. Today, he puts his Yankee hat on, his Yankee pot roast. Haul him with Julio on the 12B. His Yankee pot roast hat right there. Boom. That is haul him with Julio on that bad boy. Let's get it. So, today's planned events. Let's talk about today first because it's live in the now. Live in the now. Max Scherzer. That is another base. Oh, that goes to Kenneth, I believe, won the bonus spot today. I believe that is Kenneth with the magic wandering hands on the Kenneth. On that spot on the 3A. That goes to Kenneth. All right, that's the end of box 1. So today's planned events at Calvert Cards. All right, so today is Sapphire 5 break at 7 o'clock East Coast. One open spot if anybody wants to play it. Max Stacks and Manny Heads, unfound, untracked, 1 of 1 on that spot. 13C, that's the only open spot today. max stacks, and many heads. Shortly after that break tonight, we are going to do the Whatnot exclusive show. We will have a little Whatnot show tonight, and it'll be the last one for a few weeks anyway. The giveaway will include Sapphire 3, Sapphire 4, MLB 2, and a Chrome 7 hobby. So you get to pick one of those. One of those for your prize. 8B O'Neil Armstrong. O'Neil Armstrong on the 8B. That is a base refractor. See you later. Base refractor on the 8B. Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's get it. No, Chrome 3. Chrome 3 is interesting. It's yeah, I wouldn't say it's gone up recently. Chrome 3 did drop um, a little bit from Chrome 3 dropped. Yeah, the original. So when Chrome 3 went down in value, so this is when Chrome 3 went down in value back in 2021 is when to play I'll hit both of those. So Chrome 3, it when it came out, it hovered. I'm trying to remember exactly how Chrome 3 went, but there were pre-orders. Um, there were pre-orders on Chrome 3, and then it came out and it was white hot and boxes were going up. Then Sapphire 1 came out and Chrome 3 kind of stalled. So there was a circumstance that happened with Chrome 3 that was known as Sapphire 1. So that's probably why Chrome 3 stalled, and then it kind of went flat. It just kind of went flat for a while. It did not have the same vibe as um, Chrome 7. It just didn't. It didn't have that. So I would say Chrome 3 went up a little bit and then just kind of flatlined. Sapphire 1 came out and went nuts, maybe dipped a little bit. And then Chrome 3, over time, between Chrome 3 and Chrome 4, it just naturally kind of set its price. And then it just hasn't moved. Now it's just kind of stuck. A case of Chrome 3 is going to go for now. It was going for about 1800. Now I would say a case of Chrome 3 is more in the 15 to 1600 range. Chrome 7 right now is in the 13 to 1400 range. And so they're about to meet. They're really closing in on meeting. They will cross paths, I believe. If not by May or June, then by midsummer. They're about to cross paths now. They might cross paths in April. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And everybody was saying, including myself, any new Chrome product that will never happen with. But Chrome 7 is just proven to be a different animal. And I did not see that coming. If I would have saw that coming, I probably wouldn't have sold 250 cases at $800. But then again, that's not my business model, just to sit on that much Chrome. So now I'm down to I have 6 cases. I have 6 cases of Chrome left, and that probably will do it. I probably won't get any more after that. That's a no-namer on the 7. On the 7. Okay, so there was a question about how does this break work? This MLB2 break, just send me a message as spots open up. We kind of have a group of hardcore MLB2 players. There's only 14 spots, so I don't want to act like it's a ton of spots in this break. It's $75 per spot that you play, and you can play as many spots as you want. But now there's week to week, maybe a spot or two will open up. 7. So just hit me up in a couple of days, and I'll see if there's any spots left or any spots open. That's Ron Phillips. And then what I do is I randomize on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. I randomize the spots, and that's how you're assigned spots. And then some folks try to trade because they have specific dudes that they're chasing, and sometimes people will trade, and sometimes people don't trade. Uh, like for example, Adam Garbage Chute Droids, he likes the judge spot, but he naturally landed on Mike Trout. So it's like, do I want to trade Mike Trout for Judge? I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's just sometimes you land on a spot that's maybe more favorable than the spot you're chasing. It's just and maybe they're equal, maybe they're not. So if you do like to trade, it helps others out, and if you don't like to trade, that's fine. And how you trade spots is once I drop the like yesterday, once I put the board up, all you do is send me a direct message that just says, "Hey, I traded with this guy and he traded with me. Make that change on the big board," and I'll just change it on the big board. No big deal. No big deal. Um, and MLB2, I don't typically ship out every week unless you're also playing in the Whatnot exclusive show, as Whatnot requires. Whatnot requires I ship out the next day, basically. Well, they get pissy and moany if I don't ship out like within a couple days. So, so yeah, I just let hits accumulate. Now, if you play in my other raffles and my other breaks, then I would be shipping out a little sooner. 256A. The reason why I let hits accumulate is for multiple reasons. It feels like Christmas when you're getting your hits in the mail versus just getting maybe a piece of ass we pay in the mail. So it allows that to happen. It also allows me to keep my pricing down. It allows me to keep my pricing down versus paying shipping. Last year, my shipping cost pushed over $40,000 to ship. So maybe shipping one item for $5 or whatever. Not another no namer. Another Yankee. It is Yankee. It's Yankee pot roast day. So obviously a $5 cost to ship one item. Not a big deal. But if I'm shipping 1,000 items at $5 a pop over the course of a year earlier than normal, it does impact overall break costs. So it does. I don't eat the cost. You guys do. You guys do. Well, it kind of gets split a little bit. It gets split a little bit, but I do look at my overall numbers, and that's how I decide how to price out breaks. So ultimately, it does hit the consumer a little harder if everybody's like, Scott, you got to ship every week. It's like, well, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I'll ship every week. I only bring this up because this was a little bit of a topic of conversation, and I just like to explain my policy on shipping. That if you need stuff shipped every week, it does have a direct impact on how I figure out my pricing for not just MLB2, but Sapphire 1 through 5 and Chrome 7. It does impact that stuff. 10A, 45 out of 199 on the 10A. I don't have it down to a perfect science, but um, basically the science is how thick's the envelope, and what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I just kind of look at that. That's the science behind it. That is a out of 50, a Rough Rider. Nice. 13A. That is John uh Malelli. Malelli. John, could you have a little easier last name? We're gonna go with Malelli. Mili. Mili B. Malelli. We're gonna say Malelli. John Malelli on the 13A. Nice. Best hit in the break so far. First time playing at Calvert Cards. And John, you just struck a pose on the out of 50. 15 out of 50. That is Whatnot star John. John from Whatnot. I want to say you had a Whatnot name with a blaze in it. Was it Blazing Saddles, John? Was it Blazing Saddles? Oh, there, I had to look down. Yeah, John. John, I had to look down. I was just staring straight ahead. Yep, 13A, 15 out of 50. I didn't look down. That was just off of memory, which isn't too bad considering my memory shot. Calvert Cards is turning 50 this coming weekend, so I have decided to leave the shop this coming weekend. Garbage Pail Kids is turning 40. Calvert Cards is turning 50. So this weekend, coming weekend, Saturday, Phantom GPK. Phantom GPK on Whatnot. He'll be streaming live on Phantom GPK on Whatnot and on our home station, Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. Starting at 7 a.m. on Saturday, that'll kick off the festivities this coming Saturday. Kick off the festivities with Sapphire 3. Then at 9:30, Sapphire 4. And then I have to look at the schedule, but I think 11-ish, Sapphire 5. So 3, 4, and 5, Phantom GPK will be ripping. Sapphire 3, 4, and 5. And then on Sunday, bonus day, Phantom will be ripping MLB2 on its normal time. MLB2 on its normal time at 7 a.m. Easter Sunday, 7 a.m. And then shortly after that at 8:30, Phantom GPK will be ripping Sapphire 1. And then there's a C card. Garbage Chute Droids. You got a nice Mike Trout C card right there. Adam marks the spot on the C. Mike Trout on the 2C. I'm out of top loaders. I do sell product. I am Cowboy Tilly on eBay. If you see something on eBay that you want to buy, just reach out to me. I do accept all Cash Apps, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, Pornhub, and PayPal. I accept all those. I accept all those for payments. Any and all of those. 2C, Mike Trout, Garbage Chute Droids. I do sell MLB2 boxes. I have a price guide that I usually include after the Whatnot show if you're new to Calvert Cards. I do have a price guide, and items are cheaper through my price guide versus eBay. They are cheaper, and on top of it, you don't typically pay shipping nor sales tax. So on eBay, you got to pay all those things, and it's remarkable what people are paying through eBay on MLB2 boxes. I raised my price to $245 a box, and then I see people paying 8% sales tax and $6 to ship. And like the last guy bought 3 boxes, it was like $280 a box, and I was like, yeah. And they're actually selling quite a bit. I'm like, what is going on here? I think a few things are going on with MLB2. Uh, MLB3 is done. There's just nothing you can do with MLB3 now. It's pushed over $500 a box. MLB2, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I believe MLB2 has the best artwork of the 3 MLB boxes. I haven't ripped MLB1, but I've seen MLB1. I've ripped quite a bit of MLB3. I like MLB3. I like the artwork, but I personally am more a fan of the artwork of MLB2. Now, I know that's going to upset some people, but that's just the eye test for me. Just the eye test for me. I enjoy the artwork a little bit better with MLB2. Now, MLB2 is a stingy mofo in comparison to MLB3. MLB3 is a little bit looser, but the price point. So I think what's going on with MLB2 is there's nothing else MLB related right now available, and the MLB season just got underway. It's April. MLB2 season is cooking right now. I did see that Bowman Baseball, they're doing pre-orders on that. coming up. I probably will not be dabbling in the baseball stuff. It was fun to learn to speak. I wasn't really learning different languages, just how to pronounce the names. And I don't think I pronounced one of them right. I don't think I pronounced one of them right when I tried those MLB breaks. So it's not my expertise. I'm better with like Brutus Lewis and the news. That's more my style. More my style than the Bowman breaks were. They were challenging. And the other thing with the Bowman breaks is we were hunting. We were hunting GPK Yankees. It's a Yankee party today. It just is. It's official. It's a Yankee party. Brian Mock says, keep the Yankee party going. Anthony, that's Frank Rezzo on the Anthony. Anthony Calamity, 14C. That is a lot of Yankees today. A lot of Yankees. Mhm. So Phantom GPK will be ripping. Phantom GPK will be ripping this coming weekend. All the normal the break schedule is a little bit off, but it'll be close. 1 out of 99. O'Neal Armstrong, nice. That's a 1 out of 99 on the 8B. Ron Phillips. Come on down, Ron Phillips. Come on down. You got an O'Neal Armstrong. 1 out of the 99. Nice scoop and score for Ron. What should we do away with? No wrappers today. What's that all about? I kind of like all those cards that are up there. 3 no-namers. The baseball guy out of 50. And another. And it's not a Yankee. It's not a Yankee. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, Anthony. I kind of like the magic wandering hands in there. It just kind of it kind of makes the break laughable a little bit to see who's gonna get the magic wandering hands, and it's kind of fun, Art. It's kind of fun, And the way my breaks are structured is if you land on magic wandering hands now, you get a bonus spot. So I forgot to mention that. So when I randomize, if you land on the magic wandering hand spot, you get another spot in the break wherever so I just call it blank. I just put blank. So I do 15 spots, and one of the spots is listed as blank. So whoever lands on Magic Wandering Hands, they also get the blank spot. And in today's break, that would be Kenneth got Bo Constrictor and Andy Conda. He got the bonus spot, and he also gets to play the Magic Wandering Hand spot. So I don't know. We worked through it. At first, they're like, "Man, it sucks. I only play one spot in your break, and I keep landing on Magic Wandering Hands." Uh, so we fixed that. We fixed that and got rid of that spot. And it's a pencil pushing party. And it's a party in your mouth. There it is. Pencil pushing party. But yes, if there are any open spots in my break, speaking of Plier 420, he also runs MLB2. So you can find him on Whatnot. If you like playing MLB2, look for Plier 420 on Whatnot. He is a kick-ass breaker, taking Whatnot by storm. So give him a follow on the Whatnot, and he is running. I think he just did. I didn't think, didn't you? I think you just did a MLB2 break here recently. I think. Let's see. And our last hit in the deck is a 20 out of 250 Savage Scherzer. Right there. No, we got another pack. I got another pack there. I'm saying the last hit. Maybe. Maybe I was wrong because there's a pack I haven't opened yet. Scott, are you going to finish the last pack? Nope, break's over. Break's over. That's it. Once we hit 1,000 follows on Whatnot at Calvert Cards, I'm going to give away a Sapphire 1 sealed box. And then the only thing left after that is 1,000,000 follows. Once we hit 1,000,000 follows, $1,000,000. We are nipping 900 follows on Whatnot. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that is following Calvert Cards. And that is a 45 out of 250. Oh, that's the bonus spot for Kenneth right there. See, he played the Magic Wandering Hands, and he got this bonus hit right here, Bow Constrictor. Let's do a hit review. This break runs every Sunday. If there are any open break spots, you probably want to be on Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal, so you can see those spots open up in real time. Otherwise, if you do not want to join Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal, I do dual stream on Whatnot and Facebook, Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. That's how you can find me. If you struggle finding me, just Google Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal, and you will see my page pop up. It is on Facebook. If you don't want to join Facebook because it's turning into MySpace, just use your neighbor's social security number and their credentials, and then you can create a burner account. All right, here we go. Out of 250, Bow Constrictor, Savage Scherzer. There is some Ass Weepe, One of the Dead, Brutus Lewis, Huey Lewis, O'Neil Armstrong, Mike Trout on the C card, Royal Flush, Bow Constrictor, Ironclad Vlad, Blame It on Rio, Blame It on Robert, Blame It on Dynamite, Blame It on Bob, O'Neil Armstrong, Magic Wandering Hands. Oh my, there he is. That goes to Kenneth. Haul him with Julio, haul him with John. Hall with Oates, Alex Party, Aaron Sludge, Louis Robert, and Pencil Pushing Party. So, second place is going to get 5 pieces of Ass We Pay plus the baseball guy. All right, here are your upper hits. This is out of 50. Rough Rider out of 50. There's your baseball guy. That will go with the Pencil Pushing Party. And then our Yankees came out to play. No Namer on the Sludger. Ripping with Frank Rizzo out of 99. One of the Dead out of No Namer. 14, No Namer on the Frank Drebin. Oh, Frank Drebin. I brought that up before. Naked Guns coming out again. I can't wait. 1 out of 99, O'Neil Armstrong. Nice scoop and score there. And a C card, Frank Rizzo. All right, let's give away some base. And somebody's going to get the baseball guy. The baseball guy, somebody's going to get. I swore I drew like that when I was, I'd be sitting in church drawing like that when I was a little kid. That was my favorite thing to do, passing the time. That was some of my artwork. If you saw some of my original artwork, I think that was it. All right. Let's do it to it. Do it to it. All right. Nope. Big thanks to everybody that plays MLB2 every week. If the crew wants to play any MLB2 tonight during the Whatnot show, just hit me after the break. Let's see. 110. 110 for a half box. 110 for a half box if anybody wants to play that, and I'll rip it live for you tonight. Order of MLB2. No. I want to run the randomizer. I will be dropping the break for MLB2 probably on Wednesday or Thursday. Get your payments in, and I'll randomize that bad boy. If there are any open spots, I'll reach out to the Whatnotters that want to play. I assume everyone's staying on, but if you're not, just let me know. Just let me know. And of course, if you want to add spots, let me know. I'll keep an eye on that. I will keep an eye on it. Multi-round giveaway. Let's see. New giveaway. I use random.org for my giveaways. Blank can't win. So what I do is I use the original list, 1 through 14, and blank can't win. The prize. Kenneth, you already have your spot. Let's go. First is base. Second is party. Party cards. Here we go. Now here's the thing. When Phantom runs the breaks, he will not be doing the randomizing for who wins base. I only do base giveaways in MLB2 and Sapphire 5. Yeah, those are the only 2 that I do base giveaways. So I will do those either the day of the break that Phantom does it, or when I get back um, from my little birthday party. All right, here we go. Having a birthday party. Let's go. All right, here we go. First base, second is the party cards. Benny, we're not done yet. Can't be negative until we're done, and then you can be negative. Hang tight, Benny. You don't want to curse the party cards. 5, 5. All right. Not yet. Too soon. Too soon to be negative. See right there, Benny, you're popping up. Benny on the 6. Benny and the Jets. Carl Abrams, Phantom of the Opera. John, first timer. Is he going to win with a first timer? And the winner and the champion of first and second place goes to Brian Mock and Kenneth. Kenneth gets the baseball guy. Brian Mock gets all the base. There you go, Brian Mock with the base, and Kenneth. Okay, Benny. Now you can pour it on. Now you can pour it on. All right, there you go. Hey, Benny, you didn't get last. You didn't get last, though. You didn't get last. All right, Brian Mock and Kenneth. I'll see you guys tonight if you want to tune in. Roughly 5 o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Roughly, because it'll be after the Sapphire 5 break and after Bella and I clean up. Bella's going to help me out tonight, and we're going to do the Whatnot show. I've got Chrome 1 through 7 to run, MLB 2, Sapphire 2 through 5, paper product, special request, blasters, fatties, some loose packs, maybe some collector boxes, that kind of stuff. A little bit of wackies. I'll have a small amount of wackies tonight. It won't be a long show, probably about 2 hours, and then we'll do a giveaway at the end of the show where somebody can win an MLB 2, Sapphire 3 or 4, Chrome 7 Hobby. Those are the prizes that are up for grabs tonight. All right. Congrats to Brian Mock, Kenneth, and those that got some hits today in the MLB 2 break. I will not see you guys next weekend. Give Phantom some grief. Give him some grief. No, don't give Phantom grief. He's stepping in to help out Calvin Cards. Big thank you to Phantom GPK on Whatnot. Phantom GPK on Whatnot. Give him some company. How about that? Give Phantom some company this weekend. Give him a follow on Whatnot. Phantom GPK. You guys have a good week. I probably will be a little bit quiet this week, which is surprising. I will be a little bit quiet. I'll run a few boards, maybe a hot pack board or two. But that's about it. All right, guys. Have a good Sunday. See you soon on the boards.